Hey all, welcome back. Hal here with more 7 Days to Die. As you can tell, I seem to have got a bit of a horde. Been cooking some of the iron and some of the tea and stuff down. And so yeah, we get to actually use the tower that you saw. You may also notice that we're now in day 9. I think last time when we left, we're at the end of day 7 going into day 8. So yeah, basically what I've been doing is with Alpha 12 currently inbound sometime in the near future. Madmole's been hinting that it may be sooner rather than later. So what I'm going to do is, in order to try and finish this build, I'm going to actually be doing a lot more off-camera, because I'd like to get a little bit more of this area finalized before Alpha 12 comes in. Yeah, as everyone knows, new build, most likely new map. So yeah, gives us a chance to at least see how well the defenses are working. So let's see. Oh, hello. How are you? Say hello to my little friend. Damn tryhards. Okay. Well, looks like the defenses held up fairly well. I think the combination of the single row of spikes and having to actively defend seems like a good seems like a good balance. So yeah, I think this will probably be what I do moving forward. I also think that wait a second. Hey, what are you doing in there? Come here. Oh, about time. They're digging in here. Yeah, so what I was going to say is, I think what I'm going to do is, moving forward, is that lip around the tower I'm going to be doing as metal bars or trussing in the future. I saw something that Games for Kicks did recently where he actually is not using the log spikes at all. He's actually built out a platform around his walls. I think he's 3 or 4 blocks out from his wall, and what he did is he did trussing and left some openings to be able to shoot through with a crossbow. I think I'll probably do something something a little similar. What the heck? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, really? Whatever. Okay, so yeah, what I'll be doing is probably going back to what I had done previously before, as well as a combination of trussing and bars. The problem is that with the bars and trussing, you can't shoot the crossbow through, which is what I liked about Games' setup, is with having some of the blocks missing. Man, I just cannot hit these damn corpse piles. Okay, come on. Well, screw this. Alright, yeah, so what I like about it is having the openings, you can actually fire your crossbow through. So, like I said, I'll probably, well, I won't say borrow, because I'm not going to give him the design back, so I'm going to outright steal that that design. And yeah, see how that works in future builds. That'll definitely be something to look at including in the Alpha 12 bases. So for now, I'm just going to fix what we have, clean up some of the area around here, and try and patch some of the holes. Block finally converted. But yeah, so it looks like the whole defense system actually worked really well. So I'm really impressed and happy with the way it worked out. I do think that what I need to do is to come back and change this a little bit, because I'm noticing that they are digging under the spikes. So I think what I will do is come back and shore that up a little bit. But first, because I know I'm not carrying any lumber, let's grab some logs and we'll start working on upgrading the base a little bit. So yeah, like I was saying, is there's some rumors floating around about Alpha 12 being sometime in the near future. I'm kind of curious as to when exactly it's coming. I haven't been told. But then again, I'm not really anybody important enough to be told, so we know how that is. So yeah, I'll see if I can find out, and if I can find anything that I can share, I'll do so. But Why aren't you converting to a gore block? Damn it. Repair. I happen to have one wood frame. Yay! So repair and upgrade this. Yeah, so I need to put some more spikes down too. So let's go grab some more lumber. Jesus, how far into the hill do they plan on digging? So I'm a lumberjack. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, as soon as I find out when Alpha 12 is planned to drop, I'll let you guys know, and if I can find an official source, I'll reference it either in a link down below in the descriptions, or on the next video, or whatever video I find out about it on. So yeah, okay, let's make some ramps. Well, we're gonna need a lot more than that, and we'll make some spikes. There. Before we go too far, let's go ahead and fill these back in. I was actually thinking about doing 2 rows of spikes, so instead of where I'm putting the ramps, level this off to put a lower level of spikes in. But I don't really want to have a more automated defense piece. I want something where I have to actively participate in the defense. And I know one of the things people worry about is when you go away from your base, you know, sometimes zombies will attack while you're out. And I've not really seen that if you get too far out, because there are render areas. And if you are far enough away, I do think that the chunk you're in is unloaded. And that will allow, you know, to have some security in it, so you can... But by the same token, when you're doing that, if you go too far away, the forges and campfires also are rendered outside of the active areas. So what happens is that you will get things cooking that aren't actually cooking. It's kind of annoying, because you'll come back and, you know, after an hour or two and nothing's done, you only got like whatever was there while you were still close enough for the chunk to reload it. I don't really have any scrap metal. Nothing to break down in the scrap metal. Well, hells. Let's see. Let's make some more. We'll just make the corners then. Actually, yeah. There we go. So what this will do is it'll keep the zombies from mining under the defenses. The ramps coax them up into the spikes, and then from the spikes they can beat on the base all they want. I don't really care about that. I'll keep coming back and fixing that. But I want to make sure that they don't, because especially on the snow, I want to make sure that they're not just digging in under it. So I've been teasing and hinting at some ideas, and with like I said, with the fear of Alpha 12 coming in before I'll be able to finish, what I'm kind of thinking of doing is continuing the slopes that I'm installing here, and make a much larger version of the pyramid that you may have seen some of the others, like Games for Kicks make. I think Endoms has actually done one as well at some point. And I know a couple of other, the well-known builders have done things similar. But what I'm going to do is actually build it out of the entire mountain. So in the next couple of days, the idea is that I will start making some black powder charges, and I'm going to level the mountain. So I won't do that off camera. I'll do all the background prep off camera, but what I will do is for the actual detonation, I'll be sure to make sure that that's on camera for you. I think it'll be entertaining. If nothing else, you'll get to see a large explosion and watch me immediately spawn, you know, the max zombie horde. It'll be like hundreds of zombies with the way that the spawner's been fixed. So yeah, so you have that to look forward to, and that should be. I'm gonna see if I can get enough of the background work done so that we can do that on the Friday episode. If not, I may end up doing a live stream next weekend, or this coming weekend, to do the detonation, and then that way you guys will be able to see it in real time, and I'll put a post stream video up so that you'll be able to come back and see it if you don't have a chance to catch it in the stream. So yes, that means that I will be doing a live stream in the near future, and it'll be my first official. So for those who may have already seen me on Twitch, I've got a couple of just trial and demo things up there to make sure everything's working. I don't want to pull a Jingles and, you know, get in and the entire stream just dies out. So, okay, so it looks like that's mostly done. Wow, they really tore this place up. Alright. It's just a temporary fix anyway, so screw it. Doesn't need to be anything ridiculously overdone. So, put some more of this in here. Wow. Yeah, they really just have been tearing up this mountainside. Let's see. Oh, no, empty. You know, I probably should stop and read that before I push the button. Okay. So, yeah. So, I've come out here, I've increased the defenses. There's now the reinforced metal siding everywhere. We've got spikes out in the front. As you can see, I put a ramp in here. I was able to repair all of this. Yeah, the zombies completely destroyed this area. So I'm going to leave that open there so that if I get into a position where I have to defend the hallway, I'll have a place to hide until I fall back in case, you know, we get the cop spawns and things. So, let's see, plenty of wood. Put some of this stuff away. I'm going to grab some lumber. Sorry, just doing some very quick inventory control here, trying to figure out what I need and what I don't. Yeah. Time to make some shotgun shells. Shotgun shells, the gift that keeps on giving. Because I know I don't have anywhere near enough, and I really don't want to be running out anytime soon. That should be good for now. At some point I need to make some weapon repair kits too, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay, let's put this stuff away. What else? What else? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, like I said, I do need to start making other things. I mean, we're already in day 9. We're coming up, what, 5 days away from the day 14 horde. And after what I saw for the day 7 horde, I am not looking forward to the day 14. So, yeah, so basically I'm just trying to get everything sorted and secured, and so we're ready to go. I need to make... yeah, fine. Let's see what we got here. Might as well just go ahead and just eat this so we can make some cans. Because what I don't think I've shown you yet is the downstairs mine area where the actual, I guess, my secured bunker area is going to be. I actually need to place the campfires that you can see in my inventory, and in order to do that, I need the food storage, because what I'm going to do is have each storage be related to one of the campfires. Do I need anything else? No, I don't think so. And at some point, I'm hoping to find a beaker. So what I will probably do is between now and this weekend is I may even just do everything's upgraded already. Hells. Okay, well, I was going to come up and upgrade it, but I can't. Nothing I can reach needs to be upgraded. So okay. Yeah, but I still need to find a beaker. I mean, we're day 9. I still don't have one of the damn things. So I think I'm going to have to make a hub city run probably in the next episode or 2. I need to finish this stuff too, huh? Okay. So yeah, this is the downstairs overly secure bunker. When this is done, it will be all, I don't know if I'm going to do concrete, reinforced concrete, or maybe cobblestone. I really don't generally like building with cobblestone. I think it's more of a nuisance than it needs to be. It does look nice, but yeah, it's one of those, if you either like it or you don't. And I think that for what I'm going for down here, cobble might be okay, it might be sufficient. But I think I may end up just going ahead and building all of it, like lining this entire area with just the reinforced concrete. Just makes me feel a little bit more secure, and if I ever have to fall back down here, everything's gone to hell anyway, so I kind of want to make sure that it's as secure as possible. So yeah, let's put down more of these. And is this entirely overkill? Yes. Yes, it is. So, I mean, I will never probably use all of these campfires simultaneously. But if I need to, I've got them. Now, the forges, on the other hand, because I can do, up to 8 stacks of any one resource, or I can have the 4 stacks of iron and four forges dedicated to other tools and other resources. Means that I can basically have a large production group going at any point in time. But for the grills, because you use the food so slowly, there's very little need, early on at least, to have this many forges and campfires. I think what I'll end up doing is half of these, if I run into that situation where I do need to be using them. Probably about half will be dedicated to fuel, so rendering the fat down into lard, and then turning the lard into biofuel, as well as grain alcohol production. Because it just takes so long for it, it really does help having 4 or 5 of the things to render into the subcomponents that you'll need. I think for a stack of corn, of the cornmeal to make the grain alcohol, I think it's something like 130 minutes or something. I'll have to check it later. But so yeah, so what we're gonna do is, I tend to do 4 and 4, and then what I'll do is to have a couple of extra cooking utensils. So I'll have some more grills. I keep forgetting you can't hot swap those things. But yeah, I'll end up with 4 grills and 4 pots, and then that way I'll have enough to continuously cook, the water, the grain alcohol, the lard, and biofuel. And then I'll have the 4 grills, so I can do different types of cooked goods depending on what I'm running with at that point. Yes, and I will eventually change out one or two of the grills from additional pots, so that I can keep a pot specifically for stew and a pot for like tea or coffee. But that all comes back to actually having the farm up and running as soon as possible. Right now, I'm just not in that situation. So yeah, let's see. I don't have. Oh man. Okay. So I want to put a health storage as well as a weapon and armor here, so that, like I said, if I do have to fall back in here and this turns into my last stand area, that I'll be able to have all of my supplies right there. I come down, do whatever I need to do, pick up my food, pick up the supplies, and as I'm coming out, I've got my health, I've got my ammo, I've got my weapons right there. Makes it a little bit easier to deal with when you're got a lot going on if you know where everything's at. I mean, you know readily where everything is at. I'll put that over here. Okay, so we're pretty much done as far as this area is concerned. I will need to add some lights, and I think I'm going to actually use the torches instead of candles down here. The candles are a little easier on the eyes, but I need the torches because of the light radius that they throw out. And at some point, I will need to start moving the things that are upstairs to downstairs. So, do I make 2 more of these? I know I've got one upstairs, but this way I can at least get the, oops, sorry. Okay, there we go. So say I knew I had one somewhere that doesn't have anything in it. So, yeah. Now what we'll do is, looks like this is all still drying. Come on. Why are you not dry yet? I need that top one to dry so I can put the damn door down. Come on. I want to put the door. Let me put the door down. Damn it. Oh well. So yeah, this is the door will be on this outer edge when everything is said and done. Yeah. What else do we have? I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to put some of the storage boxes. Actually, I've got one on me. May as well do it now. So we have the weapon. I'll put an ammo box here. And actually, can I make one? No, I can't make one. I don't have anything on me to make it. Yeah, so I'll have an ammo box and I'll have a health box there when everything is said and done. Let's widen this up a little bit. So, yes. Okay, so yeah, what I'm going to end up doing is widening this out, evening everything up, and then we'll start putting in the rest of the walls. And then once we have the wall situation figured out, I will most likely plan to do the Hub City run right after that, just so I have everything together. Hey, look, more iron. Yay! So, yeah, it was kind of weird because I talked to a couple of guys and they were saying that they were under the impression that the resources, specifically like coal and iron, were only in caves. So everyone was kind of surprised to find, you know, finding resources without there being a cave. So I'm assuming that either there's a cave nearby or the snow biome is a little bit odd as far as everything else is concerned. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's even this out. Yeah, it's, you know, everyone suffers from some form of OCD, right? This one's mine. It just irritates me. So, yeah, thanks for stopping in today. I appreciate it. I hope everybody had fun. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for stopping in, spending your time with me, as always. I know your time is important to you, and I always appreciate you taking some of it to share. So if you like the episode, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more, you know, actually I should say, if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. I'll get it straight at some point. So if you didn't like the episode, or if you had any questions, pointers, suggestions, whatever, leave them in the comments below, and you know, you never know, you may actually see me learn something at some point. All right, thank you everybody, and I hope you all have a great day.